Hi guys, it's SkintBoot here, and today what I'm going to be bringing you guys is actually a Team Fortress 2 video. Now in today's video, what I want to look into is something which I've been thinking about for a long time, and especially considering how I have been thinking of doing TF2 content once again. This is by far one of the biggest videos which I wanted to make to kind of ease into making a bit of TF2 content on the side, and that is actually the state of Team Fortress 2 in 2019. So if you guys are, long time subscribers watching this video, then you will know that I did indeed cover TF2 back in about 2015, and to be fair, the videos did reasonably well and I really enjoyed doing it. So I'm not necessarily new to covering the game, I just took a very long break from it because I was focusing on No Man's Sky. But I've been playing Team Fortress 2 since around 2014, but I properly started playing it in 2015, and I've sunk just under 600 hours into the game. It is my most played game on Steam, and I won't lie to you, I'm quite proud of that. It isn't a great deal of hours, 600 hours is actually quite amateurish compared to those that have 3,000, 4,000 hours on the game, but I have had a decent amount of experience with what Team Fortress 2 has to offer in the god knows how many years since I started playing. So today's video is really a look into what playing TF2 in 2019 is really like. So with all of that said and done, please do sit back and relax. Let's get started. Now, when talking about Team Fortress 2 in the modern day, the one thing which I will always begin to say when people bring up the topic of TF2 is the fact that there is a huge infrequency of major updates and no real communication as to what is going on. For a very long time now, it has seemed like Team Fortress 2 has been on kind of like a downward spiral in terms of its development, in terms of big updates being released. For a very long time now, there have been rumors that the Team Fortress 2 development team at Valve has actually been downsized an incredible amount, but not by Valve themselves. This is more the developers not wanting to work on the game, and because of this, there is a general consensus that no one knows when a big update will drop. The last major update was arguably Jungle Inferno in 2017. For fuck's sake, it's 2019. Now, don't get me wrong, there was a Smithmas 2018 update, which to me was actually a surprise, but Jungle Inferno, in my eyes, was the last major addition to Team Fortress 2. So there have been rumours circulating for ages that the TF2 team is nearly non-existent, like I said, and this is due to how Valve works internally with its workers deciding on what projects to turn their attention to. Team Fortress 2 has been famously unfavourable for Valve employees according to a various amount of different sources, and recently it was even rumoured that only a few devs were actively part of the Team Fortress 2 team. So as I said, this all contributes to a major feeling that we're just kind of being left in the dark. We really do not know what is going on. Is a major update even in the works? When will it drop? Is there even a team working on the game? Some people in the community are simply waiting for Valve to announce that they're no longer working on TF2, and the sad part is, this is definitely possible. Next up, we have an issue which isn't anywhere near as big as the update issue, but that is one to do with script kids and just general exploits. So Team Fortress 2 has always been associated with people cheating, just like CSGO or any Valve game really with a slight competitive implication. There is going to be a massive amount of cheaters that are drawn into the game, and of course TF2 is no exception, and there are times where I join 3 lobbies in a row with 4 or 5 sniper aimbots. It isn't necessarily a game breaker, it doesn't get to the point where you can't find a game because there are so many cheaters. However, it does give off this kind of feeling that Valve isn't working as hard as they should be to resolve new cheating methods. Okay, next up, the player base. So the player base is always a defining factor when people talk about the state of a game in the modern day, and I'm pleased to say that Team Fortress 2 still has around 40,000 players as of recording, which is an amazing amount considering the age of this game. Now, in my opinion, and this might be slightly not well received, but the Meet Your Match update in 2016 killed a load of the player base for a decent amount of time due to how fucking broken and downright disgusting the update was at launch. However, in 2019, these problems that Meet Your Match brought are obviously rectified, and there is a healthy community once again. You will be able to find games. Team Fortress 2 is still playable in 2019. Finally, we have the YouTube community. Now, this is again something which to me defines how well a game is doing, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, but a lot of content creators which I used to watch back in the day no longer cover Team Fortress 2. The prime example being Muselk. Muselk was one of those creators which really got me into playing Soldier, and unfortunately, in the modern day, he now covers Fortnite. How fucking brilliant. A lot of content creators simply moved on from Team Fortress 2 for either Overwatch or another popular game. As I said, like how Muselk now covers Fortnite with an occasional bit of TF2 on his secondary channel. Maybe it's just me, but the YouTube community doesn't quite feel the same, but then again, who can blame them with how little there is to cover? So, in conclusion, Team Fortress 2 is like Valve's houseplant. Valve just kind of keeps watch over it, occasionally watering it and moving it into the sun, but they never buy it a new pot or they trim the leaves. It's a game which unfortunately has just taken a backseat in recent times because, you know, Valve is Valve, but there is still fun to have. Team Fortress 2 is still Team Fortress 2, and even without the communication and updates, it's a damn fine game, and it's a game which I find myself still playing at least 4 or 5 times every day. So guys, that is just about all I have to say for this video, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did enjoy, then please do feel free to leave a like on the video, and if you guys could also subscribe to MZK, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. And as always, I will see you guys on my next video. This is SkintBoot, signing out.